Kabushki, how are we all doing tonight? I am going to be trying something a little bit different. Which this is basically the game where I take a bunch of LEM members, shove them into the middle of an asteroid, and then force you guys to do labor. So basically the true LEM gameplay experience. Also, if you die, you die, because you guys are actually going to be the colony people, I guess? Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. So, who wants to be a colonist in the LEM tricks? Actually, wait, what should the name be? This is Oxygen Not Included for those who don't know what it is. It's basically just you get thrown in space, and your goal is to survive, and you don't get anything. Like, you don't even get air. You have to make your own air. You have to make your own food. You gotta make people drink their own excrement that you slightly purify. And if you don't like people, you just throw them into volcanoes to get rid of them. Because, you know, that's how you're supposed to handle people you don't like. You throw them into a volcano. It's horrific. If people really want, I can open up I can open up the server to still be public while I am going for this. I don't think it is open right now, but why not? We're streaming. We can do it anyways. And then if something goes horribly wrong, then we can swap over to it. But no, I used to stream this game ages and ages ago. No, it's not free. It's like 10 or 20 bucks, but unless you are really, really dedicated, I don't recommend it. You need to do it. It is kind of Terraria in the way that you have to look at a wiki for 4 bajillion hours. And it is very much a incredibly technical game. Like, very, very technical. However, it is lots of fun when you manage to do what you want to do in a lot of really, really weird ways. So, I don't know. What do we want to do for world? You guys get to pick the world. We have a couple of options. We have this place with lots of resources. This place with way too much damn salt water. This place is frozen. This apparently is full of like trees and mold. Hell yeah, we can do moldy. We have a place with a ton of trees for some reason. This place is just fucking on fire all the time. Like, we're just gonna be incinerating. Welcome. This is Crucible, the map. We have whatever this is, which has a lot of mineral resources, but apparently it is really bare. This place is apparently also really hot. And then this place apparently has some cool water or something. But this one is death. This one is death. This one's a little death. It's going to be like most people die. How is Crucible the most survivable out of those three? It's literally a lava planet where everything's on fire. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. The one with a lot of trees is apparently just as livable as the one that's on fire. And then we just have a cool foresty place, a frozen place, a watery place, and the normal place. I don't know. What's the vote? What do we start off on? Because whatever it is, there are a couple of requirements I want, mainly being something that has at least active geysers or geoactive. Is it geoactive? I think it's geoactive. Does anyone have a vote? Assuming everything even works. No, it works. We're fine. Actually, you know what? I love Crucible as a map. We're playing Crucible. However, let's see if we can actually hit something. No, you can go between places. Your whole goal is to kind of be on the planet, explore it, and then get out to space and visit like meteorites to increase your like technical abilities or something like that. That's not what I want. Where the heck is the thing that I want? The lots of geysers. Please give me a geoactive. That's fine. A regular oil, that's a little weird, but okay. Whatever. We got Volca. And I think everything is set fine. Durability is fine. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Stress, normal. Normal. Also normal. Yeah, we're fine. What do we want? You know what? We're gonna have the seed be... Actually, wait, no, I think the seed is set there. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't played this in forever, though, so I have no clue what any of this stuff is. They apparently actually added a story sometime ages and ages ago, but you know, that's something. They got all that. So I guess let's start in Crucible. Oh wait, did I even get to name the planet? I don't know, I might get to do that later. Oh yeah, we can finally use minigames as fuel in this. Okay, who wants to be turned into people? We need a couple of different things. First off, we're gonna need a really good digger. Hey, wait, that's a reference. Dig. We need someone who can do some research, smart stuff. Who's a smart person? 8. Actually, yeah, that is 8 strength. That might be good. Oop, hold on. And then we need, I guess, a builder. And this guy, we don't really need the strength that much. Yeah, okay. 8, 8. We need an 8 in digging. Can I get an 8 in digging? 8 in digging. However, they have to pee a lot. Okay, we got an 8 in digging, but they have to pee a lot. This person looks terrible. And this guy, I don't know. Operator, I think? No? Researcher, that's what we needed. Alright, Dexern, who do you want to be? Come on, I'm calling you out. You were the first person to be here. You get first dibs on which one of these poor, horrible souls you are going to be tormented as. And I truthfully mean that in the worst way possible. You are going to be eating bars of dirt for a long time. So, to those just now joining, we are playing Oxygen Not Included. Not LEM related, but it's an interestingly fun game, and we're going to be doing a lot of LEM related jank. It's going to be absolutely horrible. Crashable 2. And if anybody would like to make a claim on one of these duplicates, go for it. I'll throw your name on there, and you get to suffer as this. Yeah. Why is that guy like that? We get a 8. We need triple 8. It's just lore. Well, oh, 12. Oh, wait, they fall asleep. Never mind. Nobody cares about that. 8. Okay, we got an Abe. 2 people really have to pee, but that's fine. You know what, Dexter, you are now this blonde guy. Truthful, you can be Abe because there's truth in research or something, I guess. You get stuck as this abomination, and then Gregorio, you gave me the 8 idea, so you get this. Why did the G's look like that? Anyways, yeah, we're now going back to Crashable. We are officially playing the Oxygen Not Included map. Wait, where's the lava? I was promised lava. Well, I guess this is... Oop. Good grief. It has been a hot minute since I played. Can I turn the sensitivity on that end? That is fast. Airpan speed. Let's do like 6. That's fine. First things first, we gotta dig. We gotta do a lot of digging. That is the one thing you never stop doing is digging. Come on, I was promised lava. Where is these, like, heaps of thousands of degrees of lava? Never mind, I can already see it. So, for anyone wondering, anytime we go into one of these overlays up here, this just shows a little bit of information. You know, just wait until you see some of the beautiful creations that you can use as decor. You can quite literally put, like, a weird pickle, and that's about it. Silas, for the public release of the Legacy minigames, right now we have a battle planned for around Q2/Q3 of this year. So within the next 3 to 6 months is our current plan for battle. And then Glide or Tumble is probably going to be coming out secondary to that, about like 6 months to a year afterwards. And Glide is going to be about another 6 months to a year around that area too. We are making really, really good progress with like, oh wow, you guys are already done. Jeez, you can dig quickly. You guys can dig absurdly quickly. Holy crap. How's there already stuff down there? Yeah, I can see it's hot. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, these are just overlays that show you information about the game that you kind of usually need to know. So, like, this one is your temperature overlay. Green is fine. Blue is freezing cold. Red is you're not doing too great. And then, like, the molten is, yeah, you're just, you decided to go to mid. And you died. Just not reach that. However, I am quite curious to actually see where we are going to end up going for all the lava, because I want to find the lava somewhat quickly, but it's also a terrible idea because I'm not going to be anywhere near close enough to be able to handle it. It's an abomination. We actually just need to start off with probably housing and food. You know what? No, I know exactly what we're doing. Someone gets a hamster wheel with a battery. Actually, do I even have the stuff for a battery? No, I need copper. Everything needs copper. There's no copper there. What the heck? Why am I digging there? Do we have any decent... I mean, yeah, that's probably the best I can get. Never seen anything so beautiful. And then... Oh, you guys seriously already trapped yourself down there? It's kind of like Fallout Shelter in the fact that you make, like, a shelter... and that's... it? Oh, besides for you can also do nuclear stuff and give everybody radiation sickness. Yeah, you can just give your dupes cancer. That's not great. This is a horrible game. And there's about 500 ways to accidentally kill these guys, including them being stupid where they just lock themselves in a basement. Please don't crap on the floor. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't. Let's see. Where do I want to build? You know, I'll just build this right. Yes. Although we actually do need to get them a bathroom, because otherwise they will start crapping everywhere, and I do not want to deal with that. You know what? Bathroom hole. We are making a poop pit. Yeah, don't disagree with that. Are you guys done? Okay. Work over there, that's fine. Never mind, he already crapped himself. Please. Okay, we don't have accessible water right now. That's kind of the only thing that concerns me, is someone takes a crap in our water supply, which is not going to be fun. And they're already messing everything up. Actually, I need to figure out how I'm going to deal with that. Actually, I can just dig a hole right about there, and I think it should all just flow into there. The pit of waste. Actually, wait, never mind. We're just going to call that Libertalia hole. About as accurate as it gets. Why are you guys so cold? It's supposed to be like an inferno. Actually, that's all an inferno. Actually, I think everything besides for right where we are is an inferno. Exactly. You know what? No, this is 1D Terraria. Because Terraria is just 2D Minecraft. We got to drop the bar. That's some good food right there. We finally get enough copper for that? We did. And I think first thing we should probably start off doing is doing some research shenanigans. How else will we build the Monument of Jeremiah? Which, yes, you can build a massive monument. It is like this big. It takes bajillions of resources, and it literally just looks cool. And that is it. I'm God, that is going to be my end goal. Build the Monument of Jeremiah. Why are you guys just standing up there? You do something active? Oh, I have to research. What do we want to research? We have food, power, development, medicine, liquids, gases, exosuits, decor. Probably should start off with colony development so we can get the advanced research. Why is everything not flowing into the Great Pit? Everything should be flowing into the Great Pit. Research is boring, which is why we have these people to do it. We basically just sit there and watch them eat their food. Actually, what are they eating for food? They're eating nutrient bars, and that is it. Nothing fun. Actually, speaking of, we do need to start on food production. So you know what we are going to be doing for our wonderful, wonderful food production? I don't believe you're going to be able to guess what we are feeding our people. Truthful, what is your favorite thing in the entire world to eat? What do you love eating more than anything? Pick any food in the world. Any food in the world. Well, if you eat too many nutrient bars for too long, you start to look like this, I guess. Damn, look at him go. You love popcorn. Okay, well, crazy. If we end up getting another duplicant, we will invite you to the colony. And, hold on. Is this finally done? Can you get this built, please? Ooh, hey, who upgraded? Is it you? Good question. Okay, Truthful, what are you eating? Or your favorite food? Actually, okay, you know what? No, we're fine. We are going to be making mush bars, which is literally just dirt and water. So you are going to be eating for the rest of your life bars of mud. I hope you like dirt, because you get slop, and that is it. Unfortunately, due to development and budget cuts, we at LEM Studios can no longer afford anything other than dirt and water for our food. That's it. Gotta get nutrients. Just absorb it straight from the dirt. Bury yourself like a frog and absorb them straight from the ground. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wow. Is the research already done? The research is already done. That is ridiculous. Okay, well, let's do, I guess, food farming? Ah, who's trapped? Why are you trapped? You can dig down. I know they say don't dig straight down. Oh, wait, nobody has a mining upgrade. That's why. Is this why? Yeah, that's kind of why we had to stop stocking the snacks. Actually, is anyone here good? We have another supplier. Strength, medicine, and creativity. Ooh, but they're a good rancher. They're a good digger. Crazy Lamp, pick your person. You have a whopping 11 seconds, I think. Maybe. Let's see. I don't think anyone here actually is to... Wait, so they can dig really good, but they can't build anything? What? Why? That's actually terrible. And you can't do any... Why is everyone here not the greatest in the world? You can't do any cooking, but you can do medicine and decorating? I think we might just have to stick with the oxalite for now. Probably. Oh, we don't have any water for that. That's not good. Actually, I don't think they can get down that. Stop building that. Why would you ever build that? A horrible idea. Hey, we got more research done. That was actually fairly quick. What do we do now? How many visitors have left? 12? Have you guys seriously not crapped once since you decided to go all over the floor? I really appreciate that, everyone. The second I build them a bathroom, they just are like, oh, sorry, don't have to go anymore. Are you kidding? And now everyone has to? I hate you all. I actually despise all of you. We can't work on getting up here. You despise your colleagues too. Look, is it really work if you don't hate somebody? I actually don't think you're allowed to not... I don't think you're allowed to have a job and not hate someone at your job. You are really researching there. And you're almost done with it too. Heck yeah, we got a supercomputer. Ah, finally, we've developed the LEM servers. This is actually a leaked image of what Emmy's setup looks like. It's just like 3 random monitors connected with a bunch of pipes, buttons, and levers. One lever just summons like 1,000 fish masters. The buttons, yeah, nobody knows what the buttons do. They're just a conglomerate of tomfoolery. I think that's the only way you can really put it. Can I put that there? You guys use that there, probably. Probably is gonna be flooded. Why is all of this filled with fart juice? I really don't want to let that into my base, but I kind of sort of have to. What are you? You're like Morp or something. I can't remember your name. You look like a Morp. Look at this thing. Food safety. Do we need tutorials? We don't need any tutorials. Yes, until I did it one time and I cracked my neck, and then all of a sudden it like popped really weird and it didn't stop hurting for like 3 months. It was just like constant agony for 3 months, and then it just was fine one morning, and I was like, why did that happen? How did that happen? And now every time I crack my neck, I crap my pants. Oh, we have a volcano. I don't really know if I want to touch that right now, or if it's a volcano. I don't even think we can dig over to it. We're actually pretty okay on breathable oxygen. We're about 1.5 kilograms, which is usually what you want it to be, I think. Combustion. Heck yeah. We can start the oil revolution. Polluted oxygen isn't really bad. It's just filled with disease. If I go to the germ overlay... Oh, wait, really? No? What is... Well, I forget what polluted oxygen does. Dirty, unfiltered air, but it's breathable. Yeah, so it's basically, it's just like constantly whiffing a fart. I mean, you can totally breathe it, but you really don't want to breathe it. And it's probably diseased in one way or another. Sounds about right. Oh, hey, the mush bar. Oh, let's go. The mush bar is covered in turds, too. Is it filled with germs? Oh, everything is diseased. Oh. Well, you guys are eating mush bars with disease. Diseased mush bars. Beautiful. Actually wonderful. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult to get all the way up to that second one either. Yeah, let's go for it. Now that I actually don't want to get in... Oh, wait, never mind. Is all this chlorine? Okay, that's all chlorine and hydrogen. I can't remember if chlorine gas is heavier than polluted oxygen, or if it's... If it's heavier, that's a problem, because our bases going to start getting filled with death. Because even gases have weight to them. I'm not too sure about getting to this one. Although I really want the morb. Whatever that thing is. Thing over here should be fine. And I don't see any Lacricharas in there. Sure, I guess. Let's throw the mush bars in there. Also, start harvesting you guys. If we can we make some lice loaf? Oh, I love my loaves of lice. Beautiful. Dude, it's literally, you guys have seen those, like, stupid videos of the people that have, like, 4 bajillion things in their hair or something. That's what I think a fucking lice loaf would look like. Just a conglomerate of moving garbage. Dude, let's cancel that so I don't bring the filth into my base. I really don't feel like gassing my dupes. Or at least not yet. Maybe, actually, it's probably going to happen later, but I'm not going to try to do it right now. There's you. A Dreco. Ah, yes. Hey, can someone go scan? Go slap your face on the door, please. I beg of you. Don't mind none of that. Oh, and we can't even get over there. Cancel those. Build those. And I guess get some more tiles across there? Or high should be fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, that's some delicious carbon dioxide death. Oh, and all the fart juice is coming towards us. That's wonderful. What else is in the surrounding area? Oh, we have this area now. We have the neural vacillator and... yeah? Synthetic brain, saline solution. Alright, who are we sending to the brain jar? Who gets the brain jar? Any minigames tonight? Probably not tonight. Just like super busy and looking to chillax, relax. Maybe a little bit later tonight. I'm not 100% certain yet. But that's kind of how LEM After Dark goes. It's just kind of like a whatever mess of everything. You guys are really busy dealing with those things, aren't you? Bang. Oh shoot, is somebody actually finally done? The server is still whitelisted. Let me actually just set it up real quick. Give me a moment. We'll do something I probably can do, but probably can't do. We're just gonna do a little, enable the public mode. Why not? Technically not streaming it, but, you guys should be able to now join the LEM server if you'd like to. So feel free to join it and play. I'll just be, like, watching over it, making sure nobody does anything horribly stupid. Don't worry. We are always watching here. Ooh, hats. And research. But yeah, you guys should all be good to join the public server now on Battle Main. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, let me know. Are you guys done? Oh, research. Right, you can finally do, like, more researching. Is that a Roomba? That is a Roomba. Okay, well, I guess we will be trying to figure out how to develop Claymore Roombas. We got plumbing stuff, ventilation stuff. You know, no, we need a dead plant in a pot. And we need to see what kind of beautiful creations that Truthful ends up making. Ooh, we have another pot available. On in May with science and creativity, and then we have Camille with culture. Wait, what? You're great at plants, but you're horrible at plants. Why? That doesn't even make sense. I literally was gonna pick you until I realized that you're awesome at dealing with plants, but you just murder them all the time. Huh? Okay. Well, other than that, we have May and Hassan with science and creativities. Oh, the glide test server. That one has to be whitelisted because it literally does not work unless we have someone sitting there like running all the commands on the back end. 45, 23, 30, 90. I think it still technically cancels out, but that's just bad. Yeah, I mean, we would probably have Glide open to the public if it was stable enough to run regularly, but we literally have to have someone micromanage it. We might just still take the eggs. Why are you so cold? How cold is it? It's 30 degrees. Oh, wait, no, it's 22°C. That is not that cold. That's like 60, 70 C or Fahrenheit. Let's put the brain. Truthful, you're going in the braininator. We are going to put you in the brain vat. I can't remember what this thing does. All right, we're watching you get braininated in real time. Yeah, we're putting Truthful in the brain machine. And it broke, I think. Did it break? Well, you're thinking of fried chicken. Funny disposition. Oh, so now you are not a strace. You remember the brain machine? Look, we can turn Truthful's brain into a milkshake if we get far enough. I remember the milkshake brain thing. Oh, it's abysmal. You know, they just got their brain vibrated and now they want chicken. Honestly, I can vibe with that. Actually, Truthful, should we turn your brain into a milkshake? More research. Oh, we can't actually do any research. You are a good builder. Look how happy you are. Only just put you in the brain jar. Now you're fine. I still do actually kind of want to go check out what this thing is. Although I don't know if there's any easy way to get to it without obliterating everything. I don't want to break that tie. Oh, what is it? Can I see it there? No? I can't. Okay, so we just have like some sort of volcano thing that is horribly angry right there. Look, we're not lobotomizing the workers. We're lobotomizing LEM members. So it's slightly more... Wait, is that more morally correct or no? I don't know. I'm just taking random people that are in chat and turning them into workers to the colony. This is still somewhat LEM lore relatable. Although you have to go to the deep archives of LEM lore to understand any of this. Actually, yeah, no, you guys are the beta tests. So I guess you're not wrong? Then again, this is slightly different than actually, is it that different from a beta test? I don't think so. Hey, we got more power stuff now. We can build bigger batteries. Except I didn't leave any room for the batteries. You know what? Right there. That's fine. Not a problem. Is the toilet out of order? Yes, we have to be a 9 so people don't crap everywhere. Please don't do that. I really appreciate it. And Dextrin's on toilet duty. Good job. I think we might just need to go into the chlorine place. I guess. Let's start off by filling the workers' lungs with chlorine gas. Boy, do I love doing that. Remember, guys, never mix ammonia and bleach. Terrible, terrible idea. I know. I love, you know, like people like saying Coke and Mentos or like Sprite and bananas. I like ammonia and bleach. It's especially fun when you drink the... Okay, I don't think I can say that, actually. Never mind. I think you might be able to put 2 and 2 together and figure it out, though. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call from the LEM lawyers. They'd like to have a word with me. You haven't seen the Sprite banana thing? People a while ago were like, apparently if you eat bananas and drink Sprite, it causes... Oh, why am I getting a call from Emmy? Guys, help. I don't know if this is going to be audible. Emmy, hi. Welcome to LEM After Dark. What's up?
I don't even have the stream enabled. I know what's happening, and I want to just mention that this is just a callback to your actual Twitch live streams you used to do.
Yeah, ages and ages ago.
Yeah.
No, this time it's far worse because now all of the duplicates are LEM members. And we already put we put someone in the brain jar already. Who just crapped themselves, dang it.
What do you mean you put them in the brain jar?
As in I put them in the brain jar. Oh right, you don't have the stream open. Basically I strapped them in a chair and connected them to a VR helmet, but it just vibrated their brain with a bigger brain and made perfect sense. Hey, no, mine, I paid my taxes. Mine don't even, I filed my taxes yesterday and I'm getting a refund. Although it's technically it might be multiplayer. There's a mod that enables multiplayer, but basically we're both god hands fighting over the duplicate's control.
I see. Yeah, I haven't been watching because I've been dragged into a Red Eclipse game and it's complete chaos.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn your volume up real quick. Okay, sorry. Apparently, it's like hearing your dad's calls. Yeah, I get that. All right, it should hopefully be better now.
Move the mic a bit.
Well, also I had your Discord down and the audio is down a little bit low on OBS just because game audio moment. Let me crank it a bit.
If you weren't going to be handling today's stream, I was probably going to make it Red Eclipse.
Oh,
and I don't know if it's better or worse that I didn't.
Hey, Emmy, did you see what I posted in lore?
Yes, the program.
the program.
Sleep schedule generator.
The Emmy sleep schedule simulator. What do you think of its accuracy?
I don't know. I haven't fully looked at it.
Okay, hold on. To those that don't know, let me pause this real quick and show you the program. It is a beautiful program that I was definitely totally bored during work. And I decided to get a little bit of help with writing a program. And TLDR, someone was commenting on how LEM users' sleep schedules are absolutely abysmal. Yeah, it's really bad. Really bad. Hold on, let me see if I can do this.
You want to see the very normal Red Eclipse game that we're having?
Sure. Okay.
If my stream will work, let me share window Red Eclipse.
Okay.
Audio.
Meet the LEM user sleep schedule generator. Oh gosh, Emmy is opening death.
Help me. I have blindness. Everyone is a vampire, and every weapon is unlocked immediately.
I don't know what this is, but you know, this can be the Subway Surfer's brain rod that sits in a corner. Perfect. We have our Subway Surfer's brain rod sitting in the corner. Okay.
By the way, one of my previous games, there was Jeremiah. I'm not joking. One of the boss names was Jeremiah.
Oh no. Okay, anyways, welcome to... Turn this down slightly.
He's on blue team as well.
Emmy, you have to stream the live stream using Discord. We gotta make an infinite stream loop in the corner. Anyways.
You've just read Eclipse gameplay?
I don't know. Okay. So, to those that were wondering what I was talking about, welcome to the LEM user sleep schedule generator. You just start off by clicking run, and let me make this a little bit larger. So, it is currently 5:08 in the morning. We can either proceed to the next day, or use Emmy mode, which is lore accurate Emmy. So, let's just proceed to the next day. Oh, wow, we woke up at 6:31 a.m. the next day. That's not bad. That's a pretty good sleep schedule. Let's go to sleep the next day. Oh, wow. We must have stayed up really late last night. We're waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that's okay. That's still a reasonable time. I wake up at like 10 in the morning-ish. Let's go ahead and try it again. Not bad. We're creeping a little bit. We might be getting lost. We're waking up at 11 in the morning. Oop. Wow. We're waking up at 2 p.m. This is not good, guys. We're waking up a little past 2. We're now waking up at 4 p.m. We are now waking up at dinner time. And we are officially waking up at 11 o'clock at night. Or no, this is like 8 o'clock at night. Really late. Now you may be wondering, what is the lore accurate Emmy mode? If we happen to decide to go to sleep in the lore accurate Emmy mode, well, nothing happened. Emmy is safe. For now. 153 minutes. We now woke up at about 10 o'clock at night. Pretty normal. I mean, now it's 10 o'clock at night. Imagine waking up right now to tune into LEM After Dark. It's something. But what happens if we keep playing Emmy mode? Nothing happened. Emmy is safe. We're now waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's try again. Maybe do a little bit of gambling. Nothing happened. Emmy is safe for now. Well, everything seems fine. So, I mean, what would happen if we did it again? Emmy's still fine. Because it's gambling. Who doesn't love gambling your sleep schedule? Emmy, can you agree that you gamble your sleep schedule away?
It's not intentional.
Hold on. Emmy, ready? Now let's do it again. See if it'll happen. Oh shit. Emmy got hit with an IRL lore event plus 25 hours to the sleep schedule. You just went from waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning on one day to now you skipped an entire day and you're waking up at 9:20 in the morning the next day. If you didn't realize it, the lore accurate Emmy mode has a random chance to cause you to disappear for a random range of 8 to 32 hours where you just disappear and wake up at some certain random point throughout that period. Do you see why it's called the lore accurate Emmy mode now? Emmy, are you good? Guys, I think Emmy might have just got hit with the IRL lore event. They might have actually just died. We will apparently be seeing them in 25 hours. Yeah, this took me like 25-30 minutes to make, and it is possibly the most beautiful thing I've ever created.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's literally...
I just see the red eclipse in the corner. I open the stream.
Yep, we just have this here. But it's so
it's
beautiful.
It's just the voting menu.
Yeah, critical fail. You accidentally get hit by a tornado. All of a sudden, you disappear for a day. But yeah, Emmy.
The person I'm playing with isn't voting.
What is your opinion of this? Damn, I rolled. Here, mine. Let's see what you roll on your sleep. Oh wait, I have to restart the script because it got too long. All right, mine. Your sleep schedule just got shifted by 156 minutes. You went from waking up at 5 in the morning to about 7:50, 8 o'clock. Actually, you know, 7:50 is not a bad time to wake up. 8 o'clock, pretty good time in the morning. Pretty good time in the morning. Also, while I was writing this, Emmy, you want to know something interesting I figured out? DeepSeek can write genuine data pack code. And not like garbage either. Can we recreate
Sleeping through the tornado. For context, I'm in the most dangerous location in this house for tornadoes.
Yeah, Emmy is basically in the... If you sleep during the tornado, you suddenly sleep forever. Or you just wake up flying. Is that a Glide reference? Hold on.
Glide reference.
Emmy, can you please put on an elytra and jump into a tornado so it can be a Glide reference?
Minecraft movie.
Oh my god, I watched that shit this weekend in 3D. In 3D, mind you. It was an experience at the least. It is very... Why did they feel the need to have, what's his name? The guy in the pink suit and Steve from Minecraft 6ix9ine while elytring? I mean, have you watched the Minecraft movie yet?
Yes, I was dragged into it.
So you know the scene I'm talking about, right?
Yes! Why are the elytras made of metal?
Yeah, why do they look like that? They're supposed to be like wing things. And how did Jack Black how did he ever get to the net or to the end if he didn't technically go through an end portal? What, like...
No.
What? I don't understand. Yeah, no, oh. Did you get hit with the theater full of I Am Steve chicken jockeys and lava chickens?
They made noise on every single one of those lines.
We had to have theater staff come into the theater, pause the show, and tell people to stop throwing popcorn all over the theater.
I did not get it to that extent.
When I left the theater, the floors were basically made of solid buttered popcorn. There was nothing but buttered popcorn on the floor. It was
hazard.
Oh, it was awful. And I watched that because I this weekend I went to a hackathon, so basically just like a programming competition sort of thing. You go, you make applications, you win stuff. Horribly boring, don't recommend. Actually, I do recommend, but it's jank. So I didn't get to watch it in the theater I normally would have here locally in town. A friend of mine tried to, though, on the day that I ended up leaving. This is a theater where I am surprised if there's more than 10 people in the entire theater when a movie is showing. They told me they couldn't even get into the theater to watch the movie because the entire theater was full. I don't know any movie ever the entire time I've lived in this town that has caused the theater to be genuinely full to the point you couldn't buy a ticket.
We were struggling to get tickets as well.
Yeah, it's insane how many people are actually going to watch it. And it's not bad, but it had so much more promise. It could have been so much better. You know what? No, actually, should we do a watch-a-thon for that new or not the live action, that new what's it called? The like Minecraft story mode movie that's coming out sometime soon?
I don't know. I also have to get back to a different VC. I just wanted to check on you.
Emmy committing death. Okay, well, anyways, let's roll for what time Emmy's waking up tomorrow real quick. Emmy,
I'm just getting back to Eclipse. I'm not going to bed.
Emmy, you are safe for now. I will talk to you later.
Threatening.
You are safe for now. Yeah. Okay, wait. Have you guys not seen it? Let me pull this up real quick. Anyways, Emmy, Pasta Lo Vista, enjoy whatever this is again, I think.
It's an arena shooter. We should wait sometime.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna let you get back to you. If Pixia wasn't handling tonight's LEM After Dark, it would be this. It would be my choice, and it'd probably be Red Eclipse, and it'd be chaotic. Anyways.
Okay, here it is. I think this is it. Yeah, so this is the one I was talking about for that Minecraft story mode thing. This was announced for like 2025-ish. And hold on, let me pull this back open. Yep, we are stealing all of the clout. So it's by this dude called Wazzy. And it's supposed to be coming out in like 2025 or something. Yeah, sometime 2025. And it genuinely looks incredible. Like I'm actually going to watch it.
There's something calling you. Everything is
This is what the Minecraft movie should have been.
running down a dangerous path. You begin to change. It feels like
Like, that's what an elytra should look like in a movie. The phantoms look good. Unlike the Minecraft movie where they're like all furry and weirdness. Like, this looks good. This looks like actual Minecraft. But like in the good way where it's like watchable as a movie. Yeah, I'm genuinely quite excited for it. Even if it gets delayed, I am genuinely really excited for this because it should be really good. It should be like incredibly good. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the original story mode. It follows the original story mode like plot line, I believe. I only played through like a chunk of story mode. But when I was playing through it, it was all... Why is the Discord overlay there? I don't even know. Oh, never mind, I am. Let's turn that off. There we go. Back to normal LEM After Dark. No more full screen. You could only enjoy it while it lasted for the whopping like 17 seconds that it did. But yeah, it looks so nice. Ooh. We finally got the morb. Oh yeah, we're morbing now. We got another brain jar. Okay, who gets the brain jar? Do we double up on the brain jar with Dexern? Does Dexern get double brain jarred? Or no, it was Truthful that got the brain jar. I guess we can. Can you stop polluting all of my oxygen, please? I'd really appreciate it. Crazy, you want the brain jar? Hold on, do we have you, Crazy? No, okay. Crazy, when we get another duplicate, you get to pick which duplicate you want to be, and we are going to put you in the brain jar. And then maybe a little bit later, we will put you in the brain scrambler. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt they some way would. Oh, wow, we have automation stuff now. That's nice. Okay, what do we need? Ventilation. Actually, plumbing is really important because we should set up an automatic bathroom loop. And if you have no clue what that means, basically it's a really weird way where you take the output of the bathroom, so all of the wastewater, recycle it, and then reuse it as the input to the bathroom. It's a little bit janky, but technically it infinitely produces a teeny tiny bit more, teeny tiny bit more water than it produces, or consumes. So it's technically an infinite water source. Yeah, I mean, Minecraft can look really different depending on who does it. And a lot of people have really good stylizations. I just specifically think the Minecraft movie stylization was kind of abysmal. It wasn't terrible, but for trying to preserve like the core aspects of Minecraft, it was not great. I think that's kind of really the only way to put it. It's not bad, but if you actually want like a Minecraft experience, you can't make Minecraft look like that. There's no way. To my knowledge, there's no mods, there's no shaders, there's no nothing. But like Minecraft story mode, you can use shaders and texture packs to get your game to look just like that. Yeah, it's like real life versus game. That's basically what it was. And it's even funnier if you... there's a leaked version of the Minecraft movie online. I don't know where to get it. That's up to you. I'm pretty sure it's not legal. But there's a leaked version of the Minecraft movie, except it's not a finished version. It's before they did all of the finalized rendering. So it looks like a horrible green screen show with like the most mediocre flat print thing ever. It is horrible to watch, but it is so horrifically funny from the clips I've seen. Yeah, no, I know it's definitely not legal normally, but it is still funny. Like, how did they even manage to leak that? Where is... Oh, a refrigerator. What the? Creature comforts? Since when are there cat trees in this place? Why are there cat trees? I don't remember there being cat trees. Why can I... What? Why can I put... things in this. Is that a trap? What? Wait, no, none of this. Wait, I don't remember that. That or that. I know the incubator used to be a thing. Oh, okay, I guess. Anyways, where's my poop refiner? I need my poop refiner. There's my poop refiner. I mean, even with how popular the Minecraft movie already is, it's bound to be something like that's gonna happen. Oh, wait, there's another door over here. How do I open this door? Wait, auto. Can I have someone go over here? Can I tell someone to go over there? Oh, hey, finally. All right, Lamp, it is your time. Who do you want to be? You got Bonhee or May? That is your only choice. And whichever one you pick, you get thrown in the Braininator. You can either be good at cooking and pretty strong, or good at farming, good at cooking, and pretty strong. Although one of them you can't build, and you vomit all over the place when you get too stressed. And then the other one, you don't really care about what your place looks like. You can't do decorating. Wait, what? You can't do decorating here? Okay. And you're terrible with machines. And instead of vomiting all over the place when you get really stressed, you just destroy everything. Go, May. Oh, you're just good at cooking? All right, let's get you. Lemo. Almost made you crazy, Lemo. All right, you're getting printed. There you are. Welcome. And now you're getting brain juiced. And then immediately after you get brain juiced, I'm going to put you inside of this room. I don't know what's over there, but, you know, get braininated. Yeah, that's right. Actually, I'm just going to leave you there for a minute. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Lamp, I think you might be crazy now. We're just letting you sit in a braininator. Actually, let's start digging down. That is one thing we do need to do. Ladder's going. I guess the here's fine. How are you doing up there? You're still getting vibrated. Yeah, that's fine. We can still just leave you there. I don't think it does anything anymore. I think it just sits there, like, vibrating your brain more. It's fine. Eventually, it'll vibrate it so well that it, like, turns into a particle collider and makes you really smart or something. I don't know. You can finally leave. Sunny disposition. Now you are really awesome. No, back here. I want you to... Wait, can I... Why did I click on the ladder? Oh, slow down. Where'd you go? Oh, you're taking a dump. Okay, that's fine. How about you, instead of doing that, go in here so that I can collect all of the awesome goodies that are in. Oh, I mean, I guess. Look how happy they are. Rummage. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Rummage. 9. I guess it's intentional sleep deprivation. Yeah. See, look, they're happy about having their brain shaken up. It definitely didn't cause brain damage and just make it so that they can't be sad anymore, but would that be such a bad fate? Imagine if you just got your brain vibrated so hard you were never sad again. What the? We got a warm coat. Okay, who wants a warm coat? We got another thing? We got 2 warm coats. We are literally in Crucible. We need cold coats, not warm coats. Whoa, that's not good. Oh, cool steam vent. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And then over here, it's just an icicle. Where is all of the burning agony lava? I want burning agony lava. I mean, oh, that's... Oh, wait, no, that's a lot hotter than I was thinking it would be. Oh, wait. And that's a lot closer to my base than I thought it would be. That's not good. That's like right there, right there. Oh, hi there, crab thing. Cool, I guess. Yeah, I asked to burn, except I was hoping it would be like a gradual increase of like, it's a little toasty over here, here's kind of hot, and then somewhere way over here is where your flesh just starts melting off. But it's like, no, it's a bit toasty, but it's livable. and then your flesh melts off. There's no in between. You're either fine or inside of a toaster oven. Why are you sick? And why do you have food poisoning? What? Oh, right, I forgot. You're literally eating slop bars made with dirt that are also covered in... Yeah. Maybe it wasn't the greatest idea to have your food producer also be right where the Libertalia puddle was. Not the greatest idea in the world. How about down here? What are we doing in temperature? No, this is all fine. Although that still is really hot. I actually do need to figure out how to contain that very quickly. Otherwise, it is going to get dangerously hot. I guess we can just box it. Okay, let's actually get people over here as soon as I can. Because, yeah, I don't want this to turn into a problem. Let me cancel that. I don't even need that. I can just dig over to... Oh, I can just cancel this. Get to there. Then dig all of this out. Do this quickly, everyone, before it catches everything on fire. I'd really appreciate it. Like, really, really appreciate it. That kind of appreciate it. Can I dig this? Unreachable. Well, I mean, all of it's unreachable for now. Also, please do not turn yourself into a broiled duplicant. I'd really appreciate that, too. I like you guys raw and not boiled. I think seems fine over here. That's salt water? I don't believe I have a use for salt water right now. I don't even know what I can do with salt water. It has been so long since I've done anything regarding this. LEM Battle with Proximity Chat, usually it would be the weekend events, just because we typically get, like, about double the amount of people on the weekend events. Oh, hell, look at that. Truthful got, like, one of the last mush bars we made. Let's make some more mush bars. Because we need them. But yeah, normally those weekend events tend to be better for that kind of thing. The LEM After Dark stuff is very much like a night owl stream, and usually... Actually, that's an understatement. It is incredibly janky. Although, to be honest, I don't think that's too different from the main streams, besides for... The jank is limited slightly. Yeah, I think that's about it. Not much else to it. Yeah, kind of like Adult Swim. I put my water bottle. Get some hydration. Swear to God, who crapped himself? No! Oh, okay, never mind, we're fine. Oh, I was about to be so mad if they just crapped into the water supply. Oh. Why is this out of order? This is supposed to be, like, the number one thing. You know what, let's make all of this for us. It's not that urgent, but it's pretty urgent. Yeah, you guys are really going to get deep fried over here. That's not great. On one hand, you guys die. On the other hand, at least we have more food. Although I don't think you can actually eat your other dupes. Can you? Is that allowed in this game? I feel like there's probably a mod for that in one way or another. I think all of these 9s, I don't think they're going to be able to reach those ones. How long is this going to take to analyze? Four kilograms a second at 110 degrees. And it is active for about half of its eruption period. So actually that doesn't have too terrible output, especially if we wanted to use it for like a water farm. Because, I mean, that is the good thing about the cool steam geysers. They are really, really good for water. It's just really hot. And heat is your biggest enemy in this game. Because it's really, really easy to make heat, but it is very, very difficult to make cold. And I think the only real way to do any sort of like actual getting rid of heat is to make a really, really complicated and really, really expensive like steam heat recycler, where you basically run a refrigeration loop in order to cool off the base, and then you use like some fancy compression stuff to then cool off the base using a heat exchanger that also manages to get hot enough to boil water into steam, and then you use a steam turbine to cool off that water and generate electricity in the process. Yeah, it's complicated. It's very inefficient. You have to use electricity to do it anyways. Like it overall is a net negative in terms of electricity, but a net positive in terms of cold. Man, if only real life worked like that. Although I feel like that somehow breaks some law of thermodynamics. Hey, research complete. Yeah. What else do we have? Oh, we don't have enough meal lice. We need more meal lice. How are we actually doing in terms of oxygen? We are not... Ooh, we are not doing good. Oh, you guys... Oh, why? No, all of the oxygen's up here. What the heck? Well, that's bad. That's actually quite bad. Oh, right. The oxalites all come off. Priority 9. Make this priority 8. Then you can be like a priority 5. I truthfully do not care about that. Do we have... We only have pneumatic doors. Can we get a, like, steel door? Or make steel doors? Decontamination. Right there. Oh, we only need the pressure manual airlock. That should be fine. Can you stop that, please? I'd really appreciate if you did stop that. Is there anything else over here, though? Besides for the obsidian. It doesn't look like it. Over here, that's just more obsidian. Yeah, there's nothing too important there. I think the only thing we really have is this really hard rock. And then this geyser. I still have no clue what it is. Hi, Hatch. How are you? Oh, wonderful. The heat is leaking into space. And we still really have a bit of a carbon dioxide problem. Yeah, you guys are not doing great. Ooh. Yikes. Look, just seal that place off, and then you'll be fine. Is there oxygen here? There's polluted oxygen. That's better than no oxygen. Can you guys stop burning, please? Stop burning. Run away. Don't die. Stop dying. Stop dying. Don't make me cancel all this. Stop burning yourself. We do not have healthcare. Stop that. Just tough it out. Tough it out. You'll be fine. Yes, you can make them. Okay, let's cancel all of this immediately and get you guys out of there right now. Move to. Here. Leave. Nope, you're passing out, aren't you? You are very passing out. You are passing out. Save this guy. Nope, you're suffocating. We might have really just goofed big time. I think we might have very, very goofed big time. Where are you going? Save your people! Aaron's incapacitated. Are you going to help them, or are you just running away? Okay, I don't know why he's not trying to save them. Like, that is nowhere on his priority list. He does not care. He does not care whatsoever. I don't have, we might need to reload the save, because those two dying this early on is genuinely a death sentence. I don't know why they decided to do that way. There is oxygen here. It's barely breathable, but it is breathable. But no, they went for that. Because I don't know what else to do, because you just aren't caring about them whatsoever. Truthful, why do you not care about saving your friends, Truthful? This is all your fault. Actually, it might be because we put you in the brain shaker. I would not doubt it. Well, in that case, look, you don't see anything whatsoever. Like, this is actually all invisible. Nothing to see here at all. Oh, also, mine. Did you check the name of this? We are currently working in Crashable. Cancel this. Don't even think about it. Mainly because this is the fiery lava planet, and it looks a lot like Crucible. The description was very similar to what Crucible looks like. So we're basically inside of Crucible. Yeah, I have no clue how we're actually going to deal with that. I don't know how to make a crash machine. I don't even know how you can crash the game. Because, I mean, this game will literally run itself down to a chug of, like, 3 FPS. Late game, you genuinely need, like, a micro supercomputer if you want to do, like, any sort of high-end automation. Because it truthfully gets, like, crazy, crazy hard to run. Unlock new blueprints. Okay, what is this? Lush green grass reservoir. Okay, cool. So now I have a green gas reservoir, but I don't even have a gas reservoir. I appreciate that. Thank you. That is definitely useful. By definitely, I mean literally not in the lightest. Okay, there we go. Now that oxalite should be helping us a little bit. Mop that up. Dig that out. And we need a CO2 trap, because, yeah, the CO2 is not going anywhere productive. Hey! Ventilation, finally. Although it's just the regular pumps and stuff. Okay, let's start building this, like, little bit by little bit. And hopefully they don't decide to try to obliterate themselves immediately. We have some stuff. Lamp, I believe you said you like cooking, didn't you? Let's see. $4 billion messages away. I don't know. Well, you're now our official cook. If you want to, eventually you can become a farmer, but you're a cook. I almost forgot your hat. What the heck? There you go. You get a chef hat. Perfect. That's beautiful. Actually, let me Google if you can, or how you would crash oxygen. Yeah, I don't know any way to like forcefully crash the game using game mechanics, and I can't really find one online. Oxyfern. Yo, we got Steve. I think we just need to keep Steve as Steve. Although he is actually... Wait, never mind. He's really not good. Okay, we might need to wait for a different Steve. Because Steve is This is not the Steve that is Steving. We need someone who can dig and build for Steve. I guess we will take an oxyfern plant. Okay. Thing is floating again. And now you guys decide to go over and build all this stuff, like, right now. It's a terrible idea. Although, hopefully, Dexter will not completely die. I have no clue who Mickey 17 is. What did they do that is poor? Well, it is still basically unbreathable. So I guess we are making the pit twice as wide. We do need to deconstruct that in order for it to actually mean anything. You know, we can just use a mesh tile. Let's trap liquid or gas. That should be fine. Okay, good job building that, Dexter. I appreciate it. Thank you. You aren't actually actively dying, so that's also fine. I don't think we need anything over here. Yeah, I don't believe so. Oh. Huh. I mean, if that's kind of about what it's like, then it would not surprise me if this game is partially inspired by it. Does it also involve trying to build a spaceship to go into space to visit meteors or something like that? I don't know. Gobbledygook. Oh, it just came out? Man, they made Oxygen Not Included the movie already? Wow. Please don't. Please don't. Not right now. It's about to explode. Can you leave, please? That's a bad idea. Bad idea. Cancel. Never mind. Build that. Leave. Don't deconstruct. Do not deconstruct. Cancel it. Truthful, get out of there. Please. Stop burning yourself. I appreciate it. I know you look happy and, like, so ecstatic to be there. It's not the time. It's really not the time. Why are you so slow? Probably because you're, like... You got soggy feet, yucky lungs, you got horrible eye irritation, moderate wounds, you're holding your breath, and you're freezing. And you're suffocating. Is it you suffocating? Okay, you are suffocating. Can you move a little faster? Thank you. I appreciate that. Just do a little bit more work to try to not die. Although, to be honest, I'm basically doing nothing to help you in that process. Look, I promise it is not my fault. I cannot be responsible for my duplicate's actions, even though I am directly controlling them and what to do. They chose to do it. I may have told them to do it, but they still did it. Wait, do you guys really have nothing else to do? Wow, you really have nothing else to do. Oh! Awesome! Well, I think that stops my plans of going down. That's only 1,000 degrees. Actually, a little closer to 1,500 degrees. Huh. Okay, so I have hell below me, hell to the side of me, and... Actually, I haven't checked what's above me. Anything terrible above? No, everything seems fine above. The glacier place actually seems like it might be pretty good. Especially for starting off, like, food production. Oh, hey, we have a geyser over here. One of the easiest ways to spot a geyser is this neutronium stuff. It always has 4 of them and then the geyser, kind of like this guy. 4 neutronium thingies and then a geyser. I finally put the airlock? Yes. I don't know if I can build that there without it being visible, but eh. Worst case, if I can, it's not the end of the world. Any of this breathable? None of it. Wonderful. Oh, a little bit is. What did you guys even do? No, that's fine. And now everything turns into a scalding pile of death. Please hurry up in there. Please stop breathing that in. That's not good for you. Leave. Actually, wait, why are you fine? Like, you're complaining about it being hot, but you aren't just dying. Never mind, someone's dying. Oh, you're suffocating. Truthful, you are so slow. Do we have anything from... We have triage cots. Okay. What are you doing up there? Usually it depends. If you want... So, we can include oxygen right now. The problem is it's just very not sustainable. It takes a ton of resources, a ton of time, and it's really inefficient. Oh god, please stop doing that. Dexern, you out now. We are canceling that for now. Get out. And no one is allowed in there until it stops exploding. I just told you no. Where are you going? Okay, you just turn it off. Let's go. Who died? How did someone die? Where did someone die? Dexter's dead. How did they die? They were fine. Why were they suffocating? Do we keep Dexter dead? Are we holding a funeral for Dexter, or are we safe scumming? Dexter, how do you feel about being dead? You are the first official possible long-term casualty of this colony. I don't even know if Dexter is still here anymore. Well, how do we build him a grave? We need to start the graveyard. No, we can't just clone him. I mean, we can make another Dexern, but the original Dexern is very, yeah. Well, now everyone is mourning. Duplicants have died. Thank you. I see. That's great. What do you think about that? Mourning. Now you're extra stressed. Yeah, Dexter is not included anymore. Oh, that's not great. Okay. How do I graves? Let's start researching graves, I guess. Where are graves? Tombs. How do you make that? I genuinely can't remember the last time I ever used one. I think my last run, the only reason I ended up doing kind of okay at it is because I just save scummed my way to victory. But you know, yeah. Unless it's genuinely like just a game over if you lose, or if you don't save scum, then I think it's you win some, you lose some, for the sacrifice of the colony, my friend. I'm sorry. Hey, actually, where is the gravestone? Do I already have it somehow? I shouldn't already have it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Where are we holding the graves? I truthfully have no clue where to have them. I don't want to have it like right in the middle of the base. They do. Oh wait, they give decor. I guess we will have it right below the teleporter. The mass graves can just be stacked below the teleporter. Sure. Yeah, I guess. Damn it, and somebody just crapped their pants. You know what, for good measure, let's just start with 4. We're probably going to need them. And I guess we just, yeah, we're burying them in the dirt. Still gonna have floors underneath, but created from dirt, and you will return to dirt. Yeah, someone go put Dexter in, please. This is a sad, sad day. Just leveled up building his grave. Wow. Why did you just drop him? Okay, you had to go get something. Did you just vacuum him up? What? And they are now on the ground. Thank you for your tears. I salute you, Dexter. Rest in pieces. You will now be a part of this colony forever. You will be probably forgotten in about 30 minutes, but you will be remembered eventually. You know, naming your duplicants after people that are real makes it a lot more impactful when they actually die. No, don't approve. Auto harvest. I want the life. Okay, now we actually do need to start working on our oxygen problem because it's getting bad. I guess a diffuser is probably going to be our best bet. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, set the priority of that on a 7 so we can start getting... Ooh, hey, Prince Pot. We got Bert, Lyra, and Devin. Athletics and medicine. Medicine is actually going to be good, but they're bad at constructing things, they snore loudly, and they're terrible at breathing. Mine, how do you feel about possibly being invited to the hellscape of this colony? Probably to die at some point in time. Would you like to be the medical staff for our colony, Mine? Would you like to be the one to treat the disease? So basically, the answer is yes, you would like to be the one that gets to bury all of the dead people. Yeah, no, you'll fit right in. Like, it'll smell like death because you're surrounded by dead and dying people. It's cold because, I don't know, your nerves all burned off. And flooded, well, I mean, people already just kind of crap everywhere. It's flooded, so I think you will fit right in. You can be Bert. You're good at wearing suits and good at saving people. Which actually, like, an 8 and a 7 is insanely high for starting stats. Fine, you're gonna be the one making it so people don't get killed. You are going to be, like, the safe one that just sits back and does basically nothing. Truthful, you need to sit. Because I don't think you're good at building or doing anything. And we've almost contained this. We literally just need to build, like, 4 things. Yeah, pretty much. Do nothing and no one complains. Therefore, you do a good job. It's better than doing something and having someone complain. Dream Chat controls the game on a bit more. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if there is, like, some sort of viewer integration for Oxygen not included. Fair. Which integration? There is one on Steam Workshop. Oh no. Oh no. 60 events ranging from helpful to deadly. Chaos is guaranteed. Oh, okay. So if we ended up doing that, we would not only have to do Twitch, which we can't really do Twitch right now. Technically we can do Twitch, but I would have to use my account. Because I don't think we have a LEM Twitch. And even if we did... Oh gosh, why are people... Well, I mean, we just killed someone. And that's also probably the person that carried their body over. But no, we would not only need to use Twitch, but we would also need like 10 times the amount of people in chat because it's based off of voting on a certain event in chat. So like it'll just pop up with like a random amount of events, and then whichever one gets the most votes ends up happening. And from what it looks like, it ranges from not bad, actually it ranges from pretty dang good things to happen to genuine Armageddon. Like, it can just randomly spawn lava on a duplicant's feet. They won't die from it. They'll probably just get horrific 3rd-degree burns. Oh my god, we can lava chicken a duplicate. I'm sorry, mine. Please don't leave. Please don't leave mine. I can already hear it coming. Okay, let's start digging out. And we need another set. So yeah, this little center section is probably just going to be like an access hatch with like electrical and whatnot going through it. Or like transformers for our electrical, things of that sort. I don't really know exactly what else to do there. And I guess we can start building like sleeping quarters. Over here might not be terrible for that. Think of what we need for sleeping quarters. Better put there. Oh no, this thing is 4 tall. And then that's literally all we get. So sleeping quarters, we need a thing that goes across here. And then for rooms, we need, I believe 4 tiles is the best for rooms. 4. Here. 4. I think it should be fine. 4 by rooms, and then we'll just deconstruct this right here. And then deconstruct. Actually, no, we're going to change it to ladder. Yes, yes. That should be fine. Yeah, duplicates here. We can have like food or something over there. Then we can at least get some sleeping pods for everyone so they aren't in horrible conditions. They at least have beds. Actually, we should probably have airflow tiles like there and there on every room. Actually, they have a kind of terrible decor. We should probably only do one of them. One. Yeah, I guess all on that side. Or, no, maybe. So if I'm going to be running HVAC through here, it probably should have the exits on that side. Yeah, the housing is quite literally you put a bed somewhere and it's fine. Like, as long as they have a bed, they're happy. It's better if they have a bedroom, but it's fine if they don't. I like trying to give every dupe like a little bit of a bedroom so they at least have something to do. But all it really is just a bed and a a bed and I don't know, a flower pot so that they can stare at a flower pot or something. And then just some basic pneumatic doors. Then we can cancel, I guess, yeah, let's cancel the one right below there. Or no, under the flower pot. So then at least the flower pot will clean a little bit of the oxygen. Yeah, finally they're not going to have any sore backs. Should hopefully help with both stress and everything else. Yeah, unrested cold bedroom. This is oxygen not included. It is a survival-based colony game where you don't even get oxygen. You have to make your own. Which, actually, how are we doing now that we actually have an oxygen generator? Ooh, we are doing... Ooh, the sleeping quarters aren't the greatest. Definitely not. But everything else isn't terrible. I just need to figure out what to do about that carbon dioxide. I mean, we can... Well, electrolyzer, we have to deal with pressure. Okay, so the algae terrarium might be pretty good. It just takes so much algae to run the algae terrarium. Like, genuinely insane amounts of algae. You burn through it in, like, 20 minutes. This is good. Okay, is this thing running? No, this thing is not running. Open or auto. And then let's get priority 9 on all of these so that this is built and finished. Yeah, I mean, I have like 250 hours in this game, and I consider myself a novice. Like, incredibly basic player. I can probably consistently get to end game, but it is not easy, and it will probably take a little bit of save scumming. Although, speaking of, oh, why are we meteor showering? No. Yeah, it's a really fun game. It's just very technical. Ah, dang it. Yeah, like, I made one mistake of having my dupes all go to service this thing in the middle. Oh, my, no, crap. No, get out of there right now. You're already going. We are canceling all of that. Get out now. Don't care. Leave. I told you I'm not killing you. You are going straight to a hospital bed. Why are you ineligible for a hospital bed? You are scalded. Oh, no, 100%. If you are anything other than perfect, no. Why did it have to explode right when we managed to get one? I mean, at least there's sandstone there, but that's stupid. I mean, the water's not that hot. It's only 50 C. They can handle up to like 60, 70 C. It's just anything above that becomes bad, especially when it's steam, because the steam's 110 C. The water just cools off really quickly. Really, I don't plan on touching this for a while. All I need to do is I need to seal it so that it stops leaking heat everywhere, because that's the biggest problem, is this is hot. Really hot. And then once we have that taken care of, then it'll be a little better. Ooh, hey, fine, what are you good at? You, oh right, you are a doctor, and our suit wearer. You know, no, we're doing doctoring now, which means you get the medical hot. I love the hats, like the best thing ever. Fine. I wonder if we should leave this sec. No, we probably shouldn't. You know what? No, we should only have 4 deaths in the colony. If we need more graves, then I guess we're gonna have to build more graves. Did I just try to almost deconstruct that? Yes, technically the way to beat the game is to build a rocket and fly yourself basically into the sun. But it takes a long while to get there. The closest I've ever gotten is like a couple of meteors out, and that was using like super basic steam powered rockets when I needed to go to like liquid hydrogen fueled rockets in order to get any further. It gets crazy complex at that point. But it's also really fun at that end game because you make stupid things like volcano-based steam generators for power or something like that. Yeah, no, it's like a whole thing where you build a rocket ship, you fly off the asteroid to collect research points, special like exotic materials, things of that sort from like random asteroids. And then using those exotic materials, you can build specialty rockets like that sort in order to get even further out. I think you just keep going and going and going. I don't know. I haven't seen the ending. Like, I haven't even looked it up or anything. But that's kind of what it is, I think. Is this thing done exploding? Okay, perfect. Auto. 3 of those. Priority. Literally done now. Right before it activates. Right now. Don't do anything else. I don't care about anything else. Now. Yeah, I mean, the research trees are... like, this is how far the normal research trees, and then you get to the rocketry one, where it just goes all the way over here. But yeah, it's literally like a liquid oxidizer and a hydrogen engine where you have to figure out how to liquefy hydrogen and oxygen and then like put like it gets to the point where your rocket ships are literally only for space missions, and then eventually they end up turning into a stop burning. Hurry up. Okay, both of you out of there. Truthful, you finish that up. Can you finish that up? Don't make me cancel this. Actually, I think that should be contained. I don't care. I'm calling it contained enough. Lock it up. Priority 9. Fine. Yeah, so, okay, just for food. This isn't even for making food. This is just like the machines to make the food. Actually, no, that's all like decor and jetpacks and whatnot. This is all of the stuff just for food, and this doesn't even cover automation. It doesn't cover plumbing. Like, to use most of these machines, you need a bunch of stuff. Lamp, you haven't died. Dexter has died, though. You are luckily still alive. Yeah, like, food is crazy in that it has morale benefits. So, if you want your duplicates to be able to do more work and be better at more skills, the more skills that they have, the more stress that they get. But you can reduce stress by giving them good sleeping, good food, make it so that the area they're around is really, really nice and pretty, tons and tons of stuff like that. Yeah, you basically have to manage like 20 duplicates, and for the first probably like 20 hours, they all try to kill themselves constantly. It's really bad. Womp womp, he died. We had a duplicate die. They suffocated to death while being... Yeah, it's... Okay. You know what? Let me actually save real quick and load up a different base just to show you how complicated it gets. Save. Let's overwrite Crashable 2. Main menu. Save. Let me show you one of my oldest bases, and this is the furthest base I ever got on, I think. Which one was it? It wasn't Industrial Shit Show. Was it? No. Wasn't any of that. Was it way back here? Where was it? I think it was Transdimensional Dystopia. Was it? I believe so. Good grief, back in 2020. Okay, let's load this one. This might take a moment to load. You might notice my frame rate goes from like 60 FPS solid on the stream to like 7. That's to be expected. There's a lot of AI tasks. There's a lot of like really complicated stuff that's going on in the background. It gets laggy. It's still loading. Actually, I just kind of realized I might have an incompatible. No, there it is. Fine. Please don't crash. Okay, blah. I don't play this one anymore. This is one of my old colonies. So there's a lot of things going on here. Let me just try to break it down into the major categories. Way over here, this is a fully automated, temperature-controlled, duplicate sleeping area, including with, yeah, cycle 1000. I have played on this world for 144 hours in order to get this far. Keep in mind, this also was one where I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to do things, so I could probably get this far a lot faster, because I had no clue what I was doing for 99% of this one. But yeah, this has almost 150 hours of playtime on it, and it's not even like I haven't even beat the game. But yeah, if you look at like the automation or like the oxygen overlay, we have like a fully pumped oxygen system that goes all the way down to here, where it is then sucked up and recycled. We have a med bay that was in progress, like full med bay, hand washing in and out, bathrooms, everything. Full contamination there. This is an automatic toilet where you take the output of the water, or the bathroom, and then you recycle it through here, pump it back up through the thing. Ridiculous. All of these pipes you see here, this is a temperature control system where it goes through this, which uses a volcano to generate power, and then uses these thermo aqua tuners in order to, whenever the liquid going through these pipes gets above a certain set temperature point, it will kick on the aqua tuners in order to cool down the liquid to keep this at like a perfect like 25 degrees. That's not even everything. Here we have all of our food stuff. Yeah, we have like gas, power overlay. This is the whole power grid, which runs like all the way down to here. We got battery banks. We have a whole like steam generation system for cooling everything. This is a natural gas refinement system, which all of the like extra oil and stuff goes to these guys. These guys turn the oil into, or these guys turn carbon dioxide produced from these generators into oil. We then use the oil to burn, make plastics. Like, this is just a copper generator, basically. And then down here, did I make it down here? I think I feel like I made something. No, it might not have been on this one. I don't think it was on this one. No, it was probably on a different one. But one of them, you can basically harvest the heat from the center of the earth in order to run a steam generator, which, yeah, it's insane. It's truthfully insane. Like over here, we have a plastic generation system. Over here, I accidentally turned this into the surface of the sun, so I've been working on supercooling it. It gets even better. Good grief. Like, where's some of the other stuff? Here's like a full production system for like 45 different things. We have a wheat wort farm, which is terrible because I have to keep this place set to like negative 15 degrees is what the preferable is. It's too hot right now, which is stupid. But I use that with an anti-entropy thermonullifier. Basically, you put hydrogen into it and it makes things really cold. But for that, you have to use gas feeding systems. And for the gas feeding systems, I have hydrogen vents and pipes, and like all of this is connected. We have like gas pipes over here that goes into a fully automated like gas sorting system. We have chlorine over here. We have natural gas sorting system set over here. We have a natural gas generator or a natural gas geyser, another one down here. It all connects together to run these generators, which, mind you, these generators are a little funky. If I go to the automation overlay, they're fully, oh wait, they were automated at one point in time. I think I might have removed it because it was a little buggy. But these guys were originally automated, so depending on how much load there was on the power grid, generators were actually staged. So if I was only using like 10 kilowatts of power, I would only have these two on. But if it went above like 12 kilowatts, the third one would kick on. If I spiked up to 20 kilowatts, it would pop on all 6. If it went more, I would pop on all of them. And this is only like one part of the power generation compared to like 15. All of this is just to keep this cold, which it doesn't do a good job at. This is horrifically hot. This is too hot. I need this to be way cooler. Yes, I think so. It was either this one or a slightly different one. Let me go check this real quick. Because I have 2 main saves. Let me save and quit. Because yeah, there's one other save that I think I got moderately far on. Although I'm not 100% certain how far I got. I think it was fairly far. It might have been Spicy Basement. Yeah, I think it was the Spicy Basement. Yep, it's definitely got to be Spicy Basement. The one I think you're talking about is the one where I tried making that lava generator. I think that's the one that I was talking about. Yeah, no, it is so much fun when it works. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I think this is a slightly different one. This is my second try. So I managed to do all of this in 50 hours instead of 100, but we still have all of this with all the beautiful artwork. Medbay, like this is supposed to be the containment block. So this is like a sealed off section away from everything with like specialized suits that they have to get into in order to get out of the area. Still like the temperature controlled shenanigans, all that kind of stuff. A lot nicer than the other one was. Like there's our food production. Water supplies. It's a little less refined, but this is where this one gets fun. If we come all the way down here with all of these horrific gases, yes, we have sour gas. It's horrible. Wait, I thought I did something with these guys. I swear I did something. Anyways, meet this. I call it the shit and fucking because it's terrible. It's really bad. However, it makes a lot of power, but it also cools the core down to the point that I was pulling so much power from the lava down here that it started solidifying and causing the entire system to crap out. Yeah, like this is, oh crap. Yeah, that's fine. But no, what this is supposed to be is it sucks up heat through here. And then if I check the piping overlay, I don't know if it's turned on right now. I might have to turn it on. How do I turn it? I don't know how I turn it on. I'm going to break it. Does this turn it on? That does not turn it on. No, this is a petroleum boiler. Okay, I now know what this is. So how do I turn it on? No power. Awesome, we're out of power. Well, that's fine. How do I power? What is this connected to on the grid? Wire disconnected. Why is this disconnected? That's disconnected to that. What is that automation? That automation is connected to... Oh, it's connected to the... Whatever this is? What am I... Where is that going? Okay, so it's all pumping up there for a preheat. Okay, yeah, so I have a oil pump right up here that is going down here. It sucks everything into these, which are basically just storage backup tanks. And also filters. And then it pumps everything into these. These are like reserve tanks. It then pumps liquid up here, up to here. This is so that it cools down this area, but also preheats the oil so it comes out at a set temperature of about 60 degrees. A little too hot right now. I'm not too proud of it. Let's just turn it on. So now you'll notice it'll pump the oil down, and once it hits these pipes, the second it leaves, it basically instantly turns into petroleum. Jesus, sorry, I'm dying. Yep, it's too cold. It's too cold. Anyways, the point is, it pumps into petroleum, and it basically is instantly refined by the heat. What the heck, dude? Why are people bot farming the flippin' channel? Obliterate this user. Remove, ban this user. Okay, perfect. Anyways, how do I do this? I think a green signal. Open. Why have to... I don't know if I had this adjusted properly. This system is so incredibly complex and, like, weird that I don't even remember how it works. Do I have to bump the temperature a little bit? I think I might have to. Yes, I need to bump the temperature. What just happened? Oh, it saved. Yeah, the game gets to a point where once it starts saving, the entire game just freezes for, like, 5 minutes. Not actually 5 minutes. There it goes. No, stop, 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 stop. Stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Okay, let's try 570. Is that enough? Nope, it needs to be hotter. How hot does this need to be? Because if it overheats, it'll cause the petroleum to boil, which is really bad because it explodes the pipes. Okay, I think it's like 760. No, a little hotter. 70? Okay. Nope, a little hotter. I could... Are we fine now? Nope, not hot enough. 800? Yes, I think 800 should be okay. So yeah, like I was saying, let's go back on this. So it uses this to take the crude oil and boil it into petroleum, which basically saves a ton of energy doing it this way, but now you have incredibly hot petroleum at like almost 500 degrees Celsius. So what we do is we put it through this thing, which basically is like a specialized pump liquid grid thingamajig. That's still not hot enough. Oh yeah, because I forgot everything is like the core of the earth is literally too cold to keep this thing running. That's why this base failed so hard. Anyways, it then takes that superheated petroleum and pumps it through all of these diamond window tiles, which are incredibly heat conductive, and then puts them into these like steam vacuumed areas that are just straight steam, which run off of these steam turbines. The steam turbines are set up in a loop where they basically just suck up the steam, cool it down just a tiny bit, and then pop it back out, generating basically an infinite loop of energy. And it runs through 4 stages of this in order to come out at about 165 degrees Celsius. Absurdly hot, but not too terribly. Why is someone dying? Whatever, I don't care. I'm not going to be playing this again. I don't even understand how anything works. But you can see the amount of power that each one extracts gets lower and lower as it cools. Because like this one, it's about 200 degrees Celsius. That's about 170, 150, 130. And this one's a little hotter at 140 because this one is cooling everything here. Yeah, this is still very mid-game. Like, this is not incredibly advanced at... What is happening? Oh, the water's just boiling. I love how they actually... Wait, that's new. They didn't used to have that. The water didn't used to have, like, a boiling texture. That looks awesome. And it makes a noise. That is really cool. I like that. But yeah, after all of that, we pump the petroleum up to the reserve storage tanks, of which are then distributed among the base. First off, we have over here, which is another cooling setup for the petroleum, because the petroleum is always too damn hot. Over here, we have a combination of plastic production. We have a bunch of petroleum generators. The petroleum generators, oh, this is where it is. So this is what I was talking about with that wattage sensor. These are set up so that at 11,000 or 5,000, 7,000, and 11,000 watts, it will turn on these petroleum generators. So if the grid power is ever super high, it will automatically adapt the grid so that it's basically self-sustaining. Now you may be thinking, these guys put off a lot of CO2. Everything here is carbon dioxide, super bad, don't want to breathe that. That's why you have oxygen masks so the dupes don't suffocate. But we also have these gas pumps. These gas pumps, if we go to the ventilation overlay, they pump right up here to these guys. These are the slicksters. They consume carbon dioxide and they turn this carbon dioxide into more crude oil. So once they make the crude oil, we pump the crude oil somewhere. Oh no, I haven't even done that yet. Well, anyways, the crude oil was basically going to be pumped all the way back down here to be re-refined. So basically it just turns waste back into usable raw materials. Absolutely absurd. Over here we have another... Oh, so this is another basic power generator I made. These both are volcanoes, and this was actually a really good power generator for the longest time. It just started getting too cold. That's the running theme here, is this world, I kind of sucked all of the heat out of it, turned it into power, and then as soon as the heat was gone, like, all of my power generation disappeared. It's really bad. I made a major mistake on this world, and it would take so much effort to redo, it's not even worth it. But basically, it would just take all of these 3 volcanoes that were perfectly lined up right here, suck all the heat, and make a shit ton of power. This thing was basically full production for days. Absolutely ridiculous. And then over here, we have a pinch of pepper nut farm. This was for our food supplies, which are somewhere up here. I think we were making pinch of pepper something. Stuffed berries, right there. Yeah, you need, like, so many conversion types and everything. Like, this colony is set up for 20 dupes. And right now, I believe it is, what, 9, 18, 19, 30. It's set up for 30, so we could have up to 30 in this setup. This one, though, was opposite, in where it's not like the hot lava one. It's actually too cold. So I actually have to do a lot of heating. These suck because they're just, like... electric heat, which electric heat is terrible. Like, everything up here is too cold. This is too hot, like dangerously hot. I don't know why it's that hot. And then everything way down here in my automation section, like, that's too hot. That needs to be cooled down. This is overheating and getting... Actually, that's fine. That doesn't matter. That's still fine. But like over here, trying to cool it down. Down here, it's cool, but I don't want it to be that cold. I need it to be a lot hotter. It's absurd. It is... This entire game is about figuring out obscene ways to recycle every single bit of waste you produce, because your resources are not unlimited. Yeah, if it's too hot, you die. If it's too cold, you die. You don't have enough food, you die. You have too much food, you probably still somehow die. I don't know how yet. You have too much oxygen, you die. You have too little oxygen, you die. Which, yes, actually having too much oxygen is a problem. The duplicants only really like it when your oxygen is between about like 500 grams and about 2 kilograms at the highest. You go over 2 kilograms of oxygen, it makes their ears pop, and it really pisses them off. Like, really pisses them off. And then maybe if you get it high enough, they just... No, they don't care about pressure. You could have like 4,000 kilograms worth of oxygen that would basically turn them into a trumpet, and it would be the exact same as nothing. Yeah, excess food spoils, meaning you're wasting a lot of time growing food that is just being spoiled, which you also can manage using a couple of different things. Oh, why are there so many Drecos over here? Yeah, so for the food, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can either use refrigerators, which increase the amount of time it takes for them to spoil, you can put them in chlorine gas boxes, which it's great because chlorine sterilizes the food so it doesn't go bad. I think you also need to keep it cold, but it basically just makes it so there's no germs, kills any bad stuff, fine like that. The problem is duplicants can't breathe chlorine gas. It's really bad for them. I don't know if you've ever tried breathing chlorine gas. It's not fun. Don't ever recommend it. Don't do it. So you have to figure out how the heck do I make it so my duplicants can access the food, but it's also sterilized properly. Yeah, imagine trying to micromanage 20 people that constantly keep trying to die. Like 20 people that literally will walk into an active volcano just because they want a piece of dirt that's in there. It is so horrible. It's so bad. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do with the this more recent one. Oof. It's rough. Honestly, mine, a lot of the times I'll have it on pause while I'm designing things. Oh wait, I just loaded into the exact same world. I wasn't supposed to. I have it on pause while designing things. But a lot of the times I run the game at like 3 times speed so things get done faster. But the problem is if you don't have your dupes doing enough, they get bored and they don't have anything to do. If you have them do too much, then nothing ever gets done or built. And you would think like, oh, there's a priority system. If you set a priority at a 6, it'll get done faster with a higher priority than a 5. If you set it to priority 9, it'll basically get done instantly. But that's where something called priority creep comes in. Really, really common for first, like, starting players, where they start creeping up the priority on everything. What's this? Like, people aren't using the cot? Let me set it to 6. People aren't using the ration box? Let me set it to 7 now. And it creeps up to the point where, like, everything is 9. Sort of. Higher priorities do cause high stress, but the maximum, like, emergency priority is the only one that really causes it. If the maximum priority isn't being done, then they will not sleep, they will not eat, they won't breathe. It is the #1 priority. They will do it over anything. So it's kind of a ridiculous bit. Actually, let me cancel that. Why is that there? That needs to be a letter. So you really do not want to go through priority creep. It's really bad. Because yeah, you may think like, oh, right now I'm focusing on building this, but the other things that I also have to micromanage up in the top left, I have to make sure the stress isn't going too high. Because let's say like Grigoro, if their stress goes too high, they are going to start, let's see, what is it? Okay, so this person will start crying uncontrollably when they get too stressed. Which is bad because it just starts spawning water everywhere and they also don't do any work. So you don't want them to get stressed. It's really bad. Stressed dupes are not good dupes. If you're stressing your dupes, it's terrible. I think the only thing worse than a stressed dupe is a dead dupe. But I mean, Gregorio is probably one of the best ones. The other things that they can do in stress are vomit uncontrollably, shit uncontrollably, go and destroy your very expensive, very hard to make machinery. They can destroy anything. They can randomly kill things, like your creatures that you're farming. What's this? You have an egg for a very rare creature that was very difficult to get a hold of? Oh, your duplicate threw a temper tantrum and just murdered it. Have fun. So it's bad. You don't want it. You really don't. Like, I know there's a lot of things you don't want in this game, but that is like the #1. It's awful. I mean, yeah, same thing with like these steam vents. The steam vents, super useful if you can contain them. That's the hard part. As we saw previously, when I tried to contain the steam vent, I killed 2 people, and I would have game overed if I didn't save reset. And then again, in the version where I tried to not mess it up, I still killed another person. They really like trying to die. Oh, hey, Truthful is available for another field researching, and Oreo is available for another construction. Perfect. Yeah, the stress responses are awful. Truthful gets a field research hat. Wait, crap, we don't have a digger, do we? Fudge. Oh, that's not good. Dextern was our digger. That's actually really not good, because that means I can't get over to this thing to figure out what it is. Yeah, you get stressed out so that they don't get stressed out and die. And everyone's still complaining about being cold even though it's 25C. Am I stupid? Is 25C cold? 25C is not cold. It's like 18C is 18 to 20C is room temperature. Okay, they're finally getting beds. Get digged out, please. We have 4 duplicates already. I really don't want to take another, but we do really need a digger. Rivaldo, and neither of these guys are good at digging. Okay, I guess we are taking an Arbidor Acorn, because we do need trees and wood. Although, I don't know what do we need wood for? The only thing I can think of we would need wood for in the future is, like, ethanol or something like that. Also, Crazy, you are not dead, luckily enough. You're actually just running on a treadmill right now. And you just fell off. But no, you're fine. Your feet are soggy and you're hungry, but otherwise fine. Yeah, binge eater deletes your food supply. Which for me is not bad, because my food supply is basically a bunch of dirt bars. But dirt bars are not good food. They're really, really bad food. Like, yeah, morale -1. Quality grizzly. They have terrible K-cals. It's bad all around. You guys stop freezing to the... You know what? No. I'm giving you guys the sweaters that I found in that one locker somewhere. You know what? Mine, you can have one because you are a designated locker person. And, you know what? Crazy, you can have one too. Actually, Crazy, let's see if you do binge eat. Crazy lamp. There. No. Crazy, when you get stressed, you just start puking all over the place. Like, you vomit everywhere when you do. So, not the greatest thing in the world. However, because we put you in the brain shaker, it shook all of the stress out of your brain. I think that one can also cause damage to, like, entities. I believe it's terrain, objects, and entities, although if it's not, then I'm probably misremembering that, because I believe I had to do... Oh, please. Okay, no one pooped in the water supply. We're fine. Also, why is this not done? I literally have it set to a priority 9. Do we need 2 poopers? We're getting 2 poopers. Plumbing, outhouse, 2 poopers. That's better. Let's see. What do you mind? You're a binge eater. Oh, hey, mine. Speaking of binge eaters, do you want to eat 45 dirt bars in one sitting? They're an ugly crier. I don't think I do. Banshee. No, that's fine. Free dirt. Just like crap. Oh, okay. No, damn it. No, it is in the water. Oh, that is good water. And now it's germed water. Look at them spreading. It's everywhere. Oh. No, please stop. Stop. Oh. My germs. My sweet, sweet germs. We literally have a toilet. Use the toilet, please. This is why I built you guys toilets. This place is absolutely awful. Nice. Airflow tile. We need copper more. Copper is a bit better for decor. Yeah. Whoops. There goes all of my beautifully clean water. Ooh. Oh, that's all slime. There's all of my food poisoning germs. Don't drink that water, otherwise you'll get food poisoning and crap yourself everywhere. Boy, that's my favorite thing. Oh, we are bad on food. And we only have muckroot. Okay. We need like 20 of these. Start making dirt bars, guys. You're eating dirt tonight. Clean water is for drinking. They actually do need to drink. The dirt bars take water, and if you make it with dirty, polluted water, then it'll give them food poisoning. Food poisoning is bad because it makes them uncontrollably crap them pants and makes them sick, which makes them less productive. You don't want less productive dukes. We need maximum productivity right now. We do not have the supplies or resources in order to be slacking off. Pretty much. But also, like, if someone gets food poisoning from drinking that water and then it gets into this water, then we are double screwed. Because, yeah, having turds everywhere is really not good because it's filled with germs and then everybody gets sick. And when people are sick, they're not only sick, but they're slow. How are we for oxygen? Okay, oxygen's pretty okay. I still need a CO2 trap, but I don't really know of any good way. Oh, that's vacuum. Okay, that's actually pretty. Let's keep digging down, I guess. Oh, this is all copper too, so that'll actually be pretty good. I do need me some copper. Whatever for research. Plastic manufacturing good, but I don't have any way to get oil right now. Power regulations also always good, but I don't have the materials for it. We are going into smelting, but I don't think I need much ahead of the metal refinery. Medicine would be pretty good, especially for the pharmacology. Oh, and plumbing. What else do I have for plumbing? Let's go for advanced caffeination because I do need the insulated and radiant liquid pipes. Those are fairly important. Oh shoot, we got more skills. Raising lineup. Cooking too. We don't really have any cooking. Crazy, do you like digging? Because you might need to become our town digger. Oh crap, wait, no, I need level 3 digging for obsidian. That's not good. I didn't realize I needed to be that high. Okay, well, I guess you are just going to become a level 2 cuisine. Yeah, the problem is it just takes so much power. Like, if I go to food... Actually, yeah, the electric grill takes 400... No, it only takes 60 watts. Really? Oh... And it kills germs. Okay, wait, that actually is good. I thought it took 400 watts. What am I thinking of that takes 400 watts? Although I still am only running on a manual generator, so it's not great. Heck yeah, we get fried dirt bar, guys. First off, they had deep fried butter. Now we have deep fried dirt. It only gets better from here. I can't tell if that is a beautiful crunchy outside or if that's a rock I just bit. Whatever it is, nutritious. Is there anything else that I haven't seen that looks good? I really do want to start exploring this section because the the sleet wheat is really, really good. It's just a little on the kind of expensivest side to deal with. What do we have priority set to? That's a 7. That should be a 7 though. That's fine. We're still just really low on food. Wow, the musher takes more power than the grill does. That is not great. And we're at 500 watts. Eesh. Yeah, I'm doing great. Actually, the hamster wheel is pretty good because it helps get people's running speeds up. Hey, mine, you are filled with 52,262 germs. Look at you, you germ-covered thing. Oh, everything. Oh, it's all germs. Never mind. There's no escaping the germs. They're everywhere. I mean, at least it's not slime lung. So it's not that bad. But even then, slime lung also isn't really bad. Kind of okay. Actually, wait, does this still work? Hold on. Let me check this. Yellow alert. Oh, it's just a steam vent. No, I don't care about that. I was hoping that would be like a hydrogen vent or a natural gas vent or something like that. Hydrogen's okay. But I don't have like a hydrogen generator or anything of that sort. And for the time being, it's not that useful. Right, I need refined metal for this, don't I? Yeah, I haven't even discovered it. Okay. Refinement. Compost, we actually do need the compost. I need to start working on toilets. That is definitely something quite important. Huh. No, let's just set these beds to 6 so that everybody has a bed to sleep in for the time being. Please take care of beds. A liquid shutoff and insulated pipe. A fire pole and a reservoir. M shift plates. Those are going to be for a while. And automation. I want to get to the point where I am so far in the game that my colony can just sustain itself mostly fine. But it takes so long to get there without it being terrible. But if I can manage that, I want to work on some of the automation stuff, because you can do some crazy things with automation in this game. Like, I'm pretty sure someone literally built Bad Apple using the automation in this game. It makes Redstone and Terraria's electronics look kind of sad. Perfect. Kill my duplicates. Oh, hey, new blueprint. Heck yeah, print. What do we got? We got purple shoes. Oh yeah. Can I make them wear the purple shoes? I don't know how. How can I? Oh, supply closet right there. Ooh. Oh, this is some jazzy music. Cotton plant. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's at least not like -1 morale. But yeah, fried mush is terrible. One of the biggest things I want to get done quickly is some sort of farming. Yes, we are playing Ani, although you probably caught it at the worst time, as I'm probably going to be ending stream in like 10 minutes. We're just now about pushing like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Yeah, just about 2.5 hours. Yeah, fried mush is... It's just... You just woke up? Jeez, what time is it? Either you are my demonstration of why the LEM user sleep schedules script is needed, or you just live somewhere in like Europe or something. Because it is currently 11:48 p.m. here on the Pacific U.S. coast. Yeah, in that case, I'll probably just have to grill for something. 8? Yeah, probably 8 a.m. Okay, so Robs, you're just over East Coast. Hey, finally, can you guys please finish up the beds? I'd appreciate it. Get 7 on the beds so that everyone can sleep somewhere tonight. That is my final goal. I want people to be able to sleep in beds and have nice looking places. Let's build them flower pots. We got briar bars, whatever. Or bluff briars. Oh, I don't understand why you would ever want to plant a spore chit in these. These literally just zombify your guys. I don't know what zombifying your dupes does. I've never seen a zombified dupe. I have found one of these flowers in my entire time playing the game. And I basically shit my pants when I first uncovered it and basically walled it off with like a 40 block radius around it so my dupes would never touch it. Hold on. We finally have it. 4 cup. Mine, oh, you did get sick. Yeah, you are not doing too good. Is that all food poisoning? Yeah, you are very full of food poisoning. Hey, you're now less full of food poisoning. You're getting better. Minus 10 to all attributes. What the hell? That is awful. That is literally the worst disease I've ever heard. Like, you could do everything to a duplicant and leave them with 1 health. And it is still better than a Sporchid. I mean, they give you like a plus 40 to, oh, that's rotten. That's fine. They give like a plus 40 to decor or something like that. But, oh. Like, they apparently really like them. Hold on, where is my book? Orchid. Orchid takes advantage, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they just kind of sprout a flower from their chest. Orchid seed, blah, blah, blah. What's the zombie spore? Parasitic brain fungus. And they can survive from negative 100C to 300C, so you basically can't burn them to death. They live in coal, diamonds, carbon dioxide, natural gas, sour gas, crude oil, petroleum, naphtha, and methane. But you just need bleachstone, chlorine, gas, or liquid chlorine. Yeah, basically you're screwed unless you have like a chlorine decontamination thing. Got Devon, Liam, and Queen. There's construction there, but we don't have any digging, so I guess we're taking the L. Yeah, no, I've seen the cure for the zombie virus, but it... Basically, if you get hit with the zombie spores, you're toast. Like, it's over. If you're anything but very, very late game. I can't remember where I found the last one. So, yeah. Well, okay, the problem is while they can protect them from the infection, the suits can still get contaminated. So you have to decontaminate the suit before the duplicant hangs up the suit and leaves, because if they hang up the suit, then they can spread through the air that the suit is touching. So you basically need the suit to go through like a chlorine decontamination section in order to be safe. Which is... yikes. No thanks. I just don't plan to figure it out. Why is it a nightmare on Frozen Core World? What makes it so difficult on Frozen Core Worlds? This is just classic. I don't have the Spaced Out DLC currently. I might eventually get the Spaced Out DLC, but I kind of wanted... Wait, no! Oh my god! With the Spaced Out DLC, I can fill my dupes with radiation and give them radiation poisoning and cause them to die in the most horrific ways possible. Oh. That is disgusting, mine. Ugh. Top 5 pranks. What's this? You don't like your duplicant? Send them straight to the middle of your nuclear reactor where they can get blasted with billions of rads worth of ionizing radiation as their flesh melts off of their bones. Eee. Honestly, I've probably done worse things to my dupes before. It would not surprise me. Guys, would it be irresponsible to let my duplicants play with the demon core? Come on. Just a couple of cracks with the screwdriver. Look at that. Okay, it's time. I think everyone is finally going to sleep in their beds. We have barracks, morale bonuses, +1 morale. Where's the decor? Not decor. Room. Decor. Oh, why are the... Oh, because it's all messy. I should probably make some storage containers. Priority 7 those. And then once that's done, then I am just going to sleep all of this at a 9 so that all of the bedrooms are nice and clean and pretty. Ryan, what is your idea? What is this terrible, devious... No! What? Okay, that's... Just take 2 halves of a demon core, shove it on this, and then just put it on the bottom and just have a dupe punch it. Boof! Almost a nuclear bomb, guys. Watch me punch it again. Boof! Yeah, see that blue flash of light? Oh, it's only me basically causing a miniature nuclear reaction. Don't worry about it. I gotta figure out how to make a mob. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, don't worry, that's not an off-topic question. Yes, we will have a LEM weekend stream this weekend. I believe we have them just about every weekend, and if someone can't cover it, we almost always have someone else take it over, whether it be like me, Snoob, something like that. Usually, I don't think the weekend events have ever been canceled, unless it was like a really big emergency. There we go. All right, let's get this all swept up. Finally, they're beginning to turn beautiful. Oh wait, Gregorio's outfit is apparently absolutely vile to look at. Apparently, people do not love the ugly wool sweaters. Okay, mine... What if I made a mod that was the forging press, and it was the exact same animation of everything here, but instead of crushing rocks or something, you would punch it, and it would just, like, blast a little bit of blue light, and it would give you a shit ton of power. Like, I am talking the most in the game from punching it, but there was an ever so slight chance that it just went thermonuclear and blew up your entire base. So, Rob, if you want to, I will probably be streaming LEM on this Thursday. I should be. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I should be. And then if you end up wanting to stop by then, we'll just be doing a LEM After Dark public event then. They are just the same as the regular weekend public events, just usually a little bit more chaotic. But, I mean, that's kind of why I originally started to want to do the LEM public events. Not only just more so we could actually have a bit more, like, community outreach, some time to talk with people, because the Discord is usually quite dead. But also just so that I know a lot of people, like, work on the weekends. I used to work at Walmart, and one of the things they really want you to do is work on the weekends. It's actually pretty difficult to get, like, Saturdays and Sundays off, especially if you want Saturday and Sunday off. They usually want you to work a split shift where you have, like, 1 day off, work 2 days, 1 day off, work 3 days, something like that. Yeah, that'd be stupid. We do have a Discord. The main thing with the Discord, though, is currently it is like an invite-only kind of thing. Even if you do end up getting the link to the Discord, it is closed down because we did have some issues with, like, moderation just a bit ago. However, if you do really want to end up getting into the Discord, you can subscribe to our Patreon, even on the lowest tier. I think it's like $2 or $3 or something. That is the easiest way to get into the Discord, and then you get permanent whitelist access to the server, and usually a couple of other pretty cool perks. And the nice thing about that is you can subscribe for a single month, and then unsubscribe the month after, and it will last forever. Like, we don't remove you from the server if you end up unsubscribing at some point in time. And all of the funds go directly to actually running the server, and then usually to like help out developers if they ever like really need some help or something like that. I actually am one of the people who usually helps managing any sort of the funding and all that kind of stuff. It goes towards good use. In fact, we actually have a pretty good bit saved up currently, so that if the, like, let's say Patreon exploded tomorrow, we could still run the servers for like genuinely years. Hey, Mindmaster, earned a skill point. Awesome. Bedside mannering and doctoring. Yeah, sure. You can be an extra good doctor. Only summer. Pay the bills. Outdoor reservation. Bed and bath. Ghost of Gravitas. Heck yeah, we got a lot of good stuff there. Why are you guys just standing around? Shouldn't you be working? Actually, you don't know. I think this is probably a pretty good point to lead off. It just now hit 12:01 in the morning. And I still have to work tomorrow. So I think that is probably about where we're going to do it. Yeah, no, that is perfectly fine. Oh, yeah, it'll be a minute. Roll for sleep. Oh. All right, give me a second. Let's see if I'm going to be horribly late for work tomorrow or if I'm going to be fine. Let's see. And anyways, Rob, for that, I would say, like, don't worry about it. Attending the streams, like chatting in the streams, stopping by for that kind of stuff, letting friends know about us, that does a huge amount towards helping us. Like, huge amount. And honestly, if you stick around the streams fairly often, we can probably end up getting you invited over to the Discord or something. The main thing that we really want to watch for is that, like, you're actually a decent member of the community. That's why we are kind of in like an invite-only thing. But it's also like if someone invites you, you're fine. You can just get in. The Patreon is more just kind of like it helps support the server, but also a bit of extra stuff. Anyways, mine, are we rolling for sleep in normal mode or Emmy mode? It is currently 7:01 in the morning is what my estimate is. Let's see. I have no clue how busy I would be. Did it break? One? Hold on. Enter. Run. Alright, we're trying Emmy mode. Nothing happened. Okay, I only got 19 minutes. That is almost like the lowest you can possibly get. I think it's between 15 minutes and 400 minutes. That is literally like rolling a nat 20. Yeah, no, it's a huge mess. But I mean, once we go public right now, we're very much in the process of being just about ready to go public. We have a lot of stuff ready. We're doing a ton of back-end testing. Tons and tons of cool stuff. But yeah, stop by on the weekend events. Honestly, I love seeing a bunch of new people attend the weekend events. It's always really cool to see people stop by and check everything out. And I mean, yeah, that's kind of about it, because we should be launching public within like the next 3 months-ish. Yeah, weekend events are chaotic, really chaotic. It usually starts off normal, but it's very lore event-y, where all of a sudden, basically you're guaranteed to have a bunch of fish randomly spawned. Usually the After Dark events are a little bit more tame, where it's just more like actually playing the game, but they sometimes get a little crazy as well. But usually they get crazy towards the end of the stream. It's like random boss fights or stupidness like that. Oh crap, I just realized we're out of food. I'm gonna pause instead of just letting this run in the background forever. Probably not the greatest idea ever. Here, Quinn and Harold. Machinery, actually pretty good, but I don't really care about any of you. Take more algae. Unless I want the fungus. Nah, I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. But yeah, no, if you end up ever having any questions, I mean, feel free to, like, ask me questions or stuff about LEM if you want to on Discord. I'm usually just reachable at PIXEO. Super basic to remember. But, yeah, feel free to. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by to check out the stream. This Thursday should just be a regular LEM public event for LEM After Dark, so yeah, be prepared for that. But other than that, you all have a good rest of your night or good morning, depending on where you are in the world and what time it is for you. And I will see you all sometime later.